What's going on YouTube? It is your guy Consumer Reviews and DIYs. Welcome to the channel. For everybody that is new to the channel, go ahead and hit that sub button. For everybody that's returning back, I hope that you'll subscribe. If you haven't, take a moment to go ahead and subscribe to your guy. Now, this channel, guys, is a review and DIY channel, and we have a lot of consumer reviews. We have some DIYs. Today, guys, we are going to be attempting to fix my Note 10 Plus. The guy caught the butterfingers. Phone completely slipped out my hand, hit the ground, and it was over. Shattered glass everywhere. So I ordered this kit off of Amazon. As you can see, here's the item number. This is, I guess it's A-Fear back cover glass replacement for Note 10 Plus white. I'll go ahead and bring it up on the screen. This kit was about $16. So if you guys want to try this out, man, I recommend it. I mean, you can't go wrong. Under $20, you're going to get everything that you need to complete the job. The only thing that would be missing would be like a heat gun. I've seen in previous content where it was advised to heat the phone up to go ahead and get that glue easy to remove. I don't personally have a heat gun at the time of recording this video, so I'm gonna have to just try to rough it out. But I'll take you guys along on a journey. Maybe you'll pick up a tip or two from some of the things that I do, and you'll be able to do this job. Now, in addition to the Amazon website, they do have a video that even shows you or instructs you on how to complete the job, right? So this is my Note 10 Plus. As you can see, I'm just showing you the text at the bottom to show you that this is a legit Samsung phone. When I cracked the phone, everything happened at the top. As you can see, that the cracking has maintained the same area pretty good. It hasn't spread down to the bottom. But the worst part about my phone is that corner, like it's literally no glass there. And I'm not, getting pricked and having blood all over the place. But man, if I can fix it for $16, I'm going to go ahead and do it. So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Let's take a look at this kit. Let's see exactly what we got. And let's look at the quality of the Backglass. All right, in the box, guys, we got some B7000. Now, B7000 is going to act as our adhesive for when we place that Backglass back to the chassis. We got a pry tool. All right, they have included 3 picks, and that's going to help us in the prying process of separating the Backglass from the chassis. All right, we got a suction cup. All right, so we need to apply that to the Backglass and pull up on it. Then we have the ability to do that as well. Now, once we get the Backglass separated, we are going to need to clean the frame before we apply the new Backglass. So we got a wet and dry wipe. We got a note from the company. Attention must read before installing. Since our back cover replacement are made of glass, it will kind of easily crack. If you push too hard, please gently handle it. If it's still cracked while installment, just Google Amazon buyer support. Tell them they may crack during shipping. Ask them to send a replacement or email us. We will offer refund. All right, guys. So as you can see, it was a little questionable, but we got to look at the price that we got it for, $16. So please don't expect Samsung level of quality on this. I'm really just looking at this as a replacement. That's not OEM, but an aftermarket replacement. So far, so good. We got the camera lens, which this is something that I wanted to already be installed. We got Samsung. Not sure whose IMEI number that is at the bottom because, they would know mine. But they do have the text at the bottom as the original Backglass did include. So, all right, guys, I won't bore you with this. I'll go ahead and time lapse this with me separating it. As you can see here, guys, I'm really starting to make a little bit of headway on here. I'm starting to get the pry tool inserted more and more and just working around the corners and throughout the phone. things started to get a little intense, guys, because as you can see, as I'm like peeling this back glass off, this glass is cracking like crazy. And you know, where I mentioned before about getting stuck and spilling blood all over the place, yeah, it was about to start happening. So man, I had to go grab some gloves. All right, guys, so with a little bit of persistence and some gloves for sure, I was able to go ahead and get it separated pretty good, the back glass from the chassis. So from this part, just prying up a little bit more and it's going to come off. Now we'll take a look at the inside, and you know, again, just to let you know, you are going to more than likely destroy the back glass that's on there, the Samsung one. It doesn't look too much different. And let's take a moment to get all the glass out of the way before we start the next step, which what we're going to be doing is cleaning the borders or the edge of the phone. That way, when we put the new back glass down, the adhesive can bond well. It won't be trying to bond to that old adhesive from the Samsung one. We'll go ahead and clean it as well. And guys, you want to take your time in making sure that you get that old adhesive from around the borders, and also clean it really good. Take a good amount of time in this step to get it right. So now we got that border looking pretty good, guys. So we'll go ahead and get ready for the installation. I'm going to go ahead and start applying that adhesive that was included around the border. Guys, I want you to pay really close attention. This is where I really messed up, and accidentally I pulled off the border that was supposed to stick to the chassis of the phone along with the green protector that was on there. So please don't make that mistake. Once I had it off, I was not going to try to put it back onto the border. So I said I'll just rely on the adhesive that came with it and hope that that creates a strong enough bond. But again, this is a very critical step that I don't want you guys to miss. So when I realized that the black border that went around the back glass cover, I didn't have that anymore, I'm going to add a little bit more of that B7000 adhesive that came along with the back glass. So after getting it centered, pressing it on a couple of times, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a pack of rubber bands and just rubber band the chassis and the back glass together. So this is what that end result would look like. I'll leave this on for maybe 3 or 4 hours and then go ahead and take it off. So this is the end product, guys. As you can see, I want to get up on it, just show you the imperfections. And, you know, again, this is an aftermarket replacement. You will not get the same Samsung quality, but also there's a component that I forgot myself with the other adhesive. It may have bonded better if I had it. So I do notice some gapping, but overall, I'm glad to have a replacement. It's much better than the cracked up back glass that I started off with. All right, YouTube family, that has been my review / DIY for today. Go ahead and like and subscribe to the videos for additional content. And if you've attempted this project, go ahead and leave me a comment down. Let me know how your experience was. I will catch you guys in the next video.